You look great. This is like the first time I've looked at you today because we've been so busy. It's so nice to see you.
So nice to see you.
Goodness. Yeah. This is how we greet one another. Official co-workers at the Bourbon Van. Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. It's day 19.
The Bourbon Van 2025 Advent Bourbon Tournament is brought to you by Boulder Spirits. Boulder Spirits American Single Malt Whiskey features traditional pot distillation and American aging techniques. A satisfying whiskey with citrus notes and a wonderful balance of oak and barley, Boulder Spirits calls it whiskey for the daytime or anytime. I'd have some right now.
I've got my trusty notebook, all of my scratch notes to keep track of this wonderful tournament.
And I have a spreadsheet going, so if one of us fails, the other one will probably also fail.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the videos recorded that we can kind of look back on, I suppose.
I suppose we have backups of backups of backups in that regard.
Probably not going to do that, though. So, let's keep on track. Day 19, we have one in common.
I got a mess over here. What's going on?
In the logo glass, we are both drinking number 17.
17, okay.
And then I'm drinking number 27, and you are drinking number 15.
15, all right. As always, those numbers completely meaningless to you, but Peach Coke has set us up with this numeric system so we can keep track of things, and everything is still blind for us. I am so ready to get into this. The cat is up there chewing through the garland.
Yes, she is.
And so we're going to take a quick break to make sure she doesn't hurt herself.
Well, aren't you being a little naughty?
Yeah, I feel like we just rescued her out of a tree like we're firefighters, but, it was our kitchen, and we're not.
Yeah. She's giving me the long look, though. She is angry. I got up on the counters, scooped her up. Not happy about it.
It was a whole adventure for you and me.
Yeah.
And it always is, right, bud?
Day 19.
Go see Mom. Oh, my
and
goodness.
she's gone.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Ready for a whiskey.
How long has this video been going? Nose on number 1. This is one we have in common.
Smells perfect.
Oh, yeah. Lots of caramel, little grassiness.
Woo.
Well-rounded sip. A lot of sweetness there.
Yeah.
But it smells great.
Got a little cat fur up my nose.
Oh, that's a bonus. Haven't had that since the Norman days, really.
Sorry, I just wanted another waft of deliciousness. Glass number 2, the one we don't have in common.
I don't know how we don't. This smells so nice.
Mine smells really good, too.
Oh, no, yours does smell really good. What is that? What did I eliminate?
I know, it's sugary and oaky. Good brown sugar here. Like, really nice oak. There's a hint of cherry.
There's been a lot of times in this tournament where glass 1 had a big nose and glass 2 we didn't get as much. Mm-hmm. For me, I don't know if you feel the same way, but on glass 2 here, it's actually a bigger nose than glass 1.
Mine are both top notch. I'm glad they're both here. The aroma coming out of these glasses are stellar. Do you have a preference of which way you want to start?
I think we need to start. Well, I need to start with glass number 1.
Great.
Because glass number 2 seems like it's going to be a little bit bigger.
I feel like we can't, since we have one in common, we can't just go willy-nilly today.
Yeah, the one time we actually have something in common. All right, you ready to get into this?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's so good. I like the rich flavors. I like the mouthfeel on this. I think the finish is not super long, but it's nice and it's hanging in there. It was only one sip, so I think that has good things to come.
Yeah, the light brown sugar here is great. The earthiness, it's still a touch grassy, but not much, and it really it ends on a bright cherry note. There's a whole lot to like in glass number 1. I can see why it's here. It deserves to be. That's very tasty whiskey.
I don't get much grassiness on this, but the cherry note is a really nice cherry. Sometimes that cherry note can get medicinal on some bourbons, and it's not here. And that's really what I like about the fruit note on this.
Ends in cherry and vanilla, and it's a sweet vanilla. That's great. Glass number 1 that's really tasty right there, and yeah, just a nice little satisfying sipper. I don't think it's super low proof, but it's also not offensive on the palate in any way. A little bit of a spice hanging around there, maybe a proof spice, because hard to identify the flavor of it. But man, that's a good little whiskey right there.
I always like to talk about the rough edges. So, and I've said it a lot in this tournament. whether it has rough edges or it doesn't. This doesn't have any. So it feels like a daily drinker. It feels like a Friday night pour. It feels like any time you want something delicious, this one fits the bill.
I think this is a daily drinker +1.
+1, exactly.
Yeah. And if you just saw the camera shaking, it's because the cat is losing her mind.
Oh my gosh. My glass number 2, there's some bananas here now. So it is like a almost custardy smell to it. Oh, delicious.
Yeah, I think it's time to take glass number 2 into custardy.
That took me a second for it to land.
Because it wasn't a very good pun.
You came up with that out of nowhere. I'm like actually pretty impressed. This one has waves for me. So it was actually a little bit proofy on the, I always say that a little bit proofy, which means it just kind of, all of that kind of comes to head. Like it's like a little.
It brings the heat.
Brings the heat. But then it settled into that like vanilla bean and a little bit creamy, a little bit custardy. And then it was like a rush of fruit, a rush of cherry.
For me, I've got the whole banana, vanilla, cherry, vanilla cream, like a creaminess to it. Coat's great. This keeps happening in this tournament, and this is the danger of doing these tournaments, where you get a really good lower proof whiskey and a quite good higher proof whiskey. And the higher proof whiskey generally will bring more flavor. It doesn't always happen, but it will generally bring more flavor. And I think what's happening here is I've got a lower proof versus a higher proof. And the higher proof, in this instance, I do think that it's bringing more satisfaction after just the first sip. But beautiful flavor notes here. The oak char is beautiful. The milk chocolate coming through, and it hangs around. The finish is extended. Both really tasty whiskeys here. This is going to be a tough one.
That's a really great point, because I think I have one that may be a little bit higher proof and a little bit lower proof.
In this instance, the complexity of these two whiskeys, pretty similar, even though they're nothing alike. The experience is similar. They both offer something really pleasant, really enjoyable, really satisfying. I do think Glass 2 is bringing just a touch more to the table. Whether that's proof or not, I think so, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But my goodness.
I'm curious what your glass number 2 is. My glass number 2 is delicious as well.
I know the nose on your glass number 2 smelled amazing. So again, we keep saying it, but we're in the third round here. These deserve to be here. We have winners of winners. And I think in this instance right now, it's time for us to dig in a little bit deeper, go back and forth here, cleanse palates over and over, get to the bottom of these, maybe pour 2-3 more glasses of these because they're so good and we just can't make up our minds. Oops. But we will be right back in just a second to let you know which one of these is moving forward for each of us.
What is it?
Merry Christmas!
I've got a decision here.
I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to pull the Band-Aid on this one.
You just rip it.
Yeah.
Grip it and rip it on the count of, ready? 1, 2, 3. Glass 2 moving ahead for both of us. For me, ultimately, the cherry on Glass 2, the lingering, beautiful finish was great. Glass 1, the more I sipped of it, the more the grass did start to show up. That grassiness, it's just not a profile that I always go for. Although I will say, if I wasn't comparing things and if I was just drinking that, I don't think I would have noticed it. So that's why these head-to-heads are so interesting all the time. What about for you?
Man, I loved everything about the glass that I didn't move forward. But when it came down to it, I just think that whatever's in my glass number 2 here, the bourbon flavors, I like a little bit of the eccentricity that it puts forward. So it wasn't just like easy drinker, I don't have to think about it. Like, I liked what this glass had to offer, even with those like serrated edges that can sometimes show up. But the flavors were really great. I liked the finish on it. I just think it'll make a really great competitor moving forward. Whereas this one was pretty sweet. Yeah. And so enjoyable and something that I could drink all the time. But I think this was the one that I wanted for as a contender.
I love a lower proof whiskey when it really stands up and is super satisfying at a lower proof while still having no rough edges. And I think that's what we might have here. And since we both limited the same
Oh,
one,
yeah.
that means it's time for us to bring in our friend Santa Paws. Wake up from your nap and let us know what in the world was just eliminated. We can't wait to find out.
Maker's Mark 101 just got 86.
Maker's 101, that butterscotch. Whoever put that specific bottle in knows this channel and
Yeah.
played the game really well.
I completely agree. Yeah, there's been several that we have eliminated that have, put up a great fight.
Yeah.
And that whiskey put up a great fight. It's one of those that, looking back, we've always liked that whiskey. It's performed really well in blinds for us over and over again. So great job, whoever put that in there. And thank you, Santa Paws, for letting us know that we just eliminated one of those whiskeys that's always going to be on our shelf.
Always.
We love it. So a huge thank you, Santa Paws, whoever put that whiskey in, to you for showing up today.
Thank you.
To Mavis for showing up and eating stuff off the top of the counters, and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Round 3 ends tomorrow.
Still like it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The Bourbon Van is ending, but the journey is just beginning. Hit the road with us on the Phil and Julie channel.